I'm taking a look at just gaming trailers as a whole, and today I stumbled across the Tomb Raider stuff coming out and wanted to check it out because the last Tomb Raider I played is actually here on the channel, and I'm excited for the new Tomb Raider release. I think it's going to be a fun game, and it seems like the future of games coming out is pretty stacked anyways, and it's looking pretty good. I'll say I think the industry is going in a different direction, maybe correction. I guess we'll see. Let me know how you guys feel down below. Remember to be your authentic self. Let's hop into the video. And yeah, man, I'm glad to be back doing a few of these. And then I'll come back 100% doing like full on gameplay videos and stuff again. But I'm feeling good. So let's do this. So we're starting with the combat and progression reimagined. This is Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis. Funny enough, the video is also 444, so let's get it.
How calm this game can be. I just love going through the levels and taking in the surroundings, immersing myself in those worlds. But at the same time, when combat starts, it changes up dramatically. And when it's on, it's really on.
I would describe this version of Lara as sexy, self-possessed, strong, adventurous, astounding, amazing, fierce, fiery, fabulous, and really, really fit. She's in great physical shape.
As a player, the combat should feel...
Okay. Isn't that like low key? Like, I'm not trying to take away her fire. Isn't that supposed to be Laura anyways? I know. I don't know. To me, Laura's kind of always been that description. Like,
agile, and should feel dangerous.
One of our main gameplay changes to Legacy of Atlantis is we're introducing a system called Focus. The idea behind it is when you are doing actions in combat, so when you're taking damage, when you're dealing damage, when you're dodging attacks, you are building a focus meter.
Yeah, I feel like
allows...
when he said a focus meter, I really feel like there's other games that have done a focus meter. Not like everything has to be the newest creation, but okay, focus meter.
You to slow down time around you and showcase some of the things that Lara used to do in 1996. The acrobatic component of Lara Croft is really important for the character, so we wanted to make sure that there was a way on the sticks for that to be celebrated. As a hardcore Tomb Raider fan, I want to dual pistols. So coming back to this game, I think like one of the biggest things that we wanted to make sure we got it right is like the pistols have to feel right. All weapons need to feel right. Combat needs to feel right. But if the pistols don't feel right, we are missing like a big part of what makes Lara Lara.
This is the most iconic...
It's funny because there was this, I know y'all are going to get on me. There's this Roblox game called 100 Days at Sea or something like that. I don't know. I've just been playing it when I have free time. I've just been playing Roblox games. I don't know. I like go in and out. Like I'll go from Steam, Valheim and everything. Then I'll jump over to like Minecraft, have a Minecraft season. And then you can literally witness this happen on my channel. But in the game, they have a character that you can unlock that the devs made as a little Easter egg, I guess. Or like, are they like cameos or like, how would you describe them? It's not an Easter egg because it's not like something you discover. Like paying homage to Tomb Raider, and she literally has 2 golden pistols in the game. So yeah, he's not wrong. For me, I played like the older Tomb Raiders, even like the like first ones, but they were always kind of like a family friend sort of thing where it was like, oh, this is Tomb Raider, this is how I was introduced to it, but never played them on my own. So I definitely want to go back and like try to play as many Tomb Raiders as possible, or ones that people recommend, because usually I get some solid recommendations from y'all. So
weapon for the Lara, and it brings great feeling of shooting 2 of pistols at the same time.
Those are also your most iconic weapons. We kind of say that this is your workhorse weapon, yeah, because they shoot fast, they look cool, you will use them in most encounters, they're the baseline.
I love dual pistol because this is iconic weapon for this game.
I would just stick with them to the end of the game, my favorite.
So basically we want to create the explosive mix in our game, like from acrobatics, slow motion, and like akimbo shootings.
We have
4 weapons in the game, and each weapon is focused on different playstyle, different distance from the enemies.
The shorter distance, it's shotgun.
Shotguns, yeah.
10 meters,
That's what I was
let's
thinking.
say. 15 meters, it's SMGs. Assault rifle, maybe 25.
The encounters and the fight have to be, first of all, fair. There's cannot be anything hidden. An incoming attack has to be clearly telegraphed or anticipated by enemy.
Over time, players will be able to learn about those enemies, anticipate what happens as they can read through those patterns.
Cool.
They will be able to counter them well. That will make them a true survivalist that can combat whatever is thrown at them.
When I played the
Sounds like we're getting an Elden Ring version of Tomb Raider.
Survivor series, and I could suddenly affect and increase Lara's power in the game, I felt much more engaged. We have not only a skill tree, but we also have herb collection, and then you can brew those into foods that give you buffs, like reduced damage, but also into healing.
As you were exploring these different environments, you were getting resources. You can combine those resources to make bandages, to make things that will either make you stronger, make you take less damage, do more damage, or just heal whenever you're in peril.
If you want to, you can use 2 pistols throughout the entire game. Yes, it will be challenging and probably it's gonna take more time, but if you want to, yep, you can. You can use just 2 pistols.
If you decide that...
I mean, it's cool that they give the option there. I feel like that's, you know, at least my favorite part of what gaming is all about is giving options. Like if I were to design my own game, giving as many options to the player as possible, you know, just like, you know, you kind of ask yourself, I wonder if I could do this. And then you find out you can. That's an exciting thing for me. But when I'm gaming, but you know.
You want to play with dual pistols the entire way and be iconic? Absolutely.
You will have to deal with a lot on your journey, but Lara Croft is a capable adventurer, so I'm sure over time you will be able to deal with it.
What makes an adventure feel truly immersive to you? Experience it in Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis. Pre-order now.
Cool. February 12th, 2027. Cool. All right, now we're going to check out this puzzles trailer. Same video. All right, here we go.
A good puzzle, you understand all of the steps needed to accomplish it before you do it. You know what the problem is before the solution, and the journey of discovering it is what makes it rewarding.
So now the question is, are we going to have like, we're probably not going to have outward level puzzles and freedom of like what you know. Outward is a brutal game, bro. It is a brutal game. But I love Outward. We're not gonna probably have outward level puzzles, but where are we landing? Are we landing in yellow paint splattered wall? Are we landing in the territory where Laura's gonna be like, maybe I should try shooting that target every 5 seconds, or are we somewhere in the middle? Where are we landing with them?
Differentiates the Tomb Raider puzzle is the archaeological aspect. Like those things very often relate to actual technology that would be used by the Egyptians or the Inca.
The rooms feel lived in, they had purpose, individual purposes. I think that makes the puzzles harder, which I do love. But it's really, the spaces feel so organic.
That's cool.
We've worked really hard to invest in our puzzles and make them a lot more engaging.
Okay.
There's a cog puzzle where you need to move pieces of a gear down to a center waterfall area that then opens up another path. It's been reimagined a little bit.
Pay attention to things. We will not point out.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, okay. He's saying it. We got to take their word for it. We'll see when we get in the game. But he said, pay attention to things.
Pay attention to things. We will not point out with a flashing icon.
Okay. He said it. That's what I was waiting for. But again, I think that cog did have some yellow paint on the thing.
Something that is like, this will kill you. This will hurt you. And I think that's really nice because you feel a lot more rewarding when you overcome that because you paid attention.
For
It is
sure.
all about exploration, discovery, and solving the most complex challenges in our game.
The biggest difference between Greece and Egypt are puzzles. For Greece, puzzles are tightly connected or maybe rooted within the mythology. The theme for the puzzles themselves are strictly wrapped around the mythology or a particular Greek god.
Okay, so like if it was like, I don't know if that statue was Dionysus, but if it was Dionysus or Dionysus, it would be like a wine related puzzle where you're like pouring wine, jugs of wine or something like that, along the lines of that. I don't know, but that, okay. Or like, you know, I think that statue may have been Achilles or some warrior where it's like, you know, some spear type of thing. Oops, I accidentally paused for no reason, but okay.
Particular Greek event.
We have a Hephaestus, and we're trying to make this room all
Did you
about
say
the fire
Hephaestus?
and
Oh.
forging the metals. We
Cool.
have a Poseidon
Yeah, the
room,
forge god.
which is my favorite.
Poseidon room, cool.
Just because we could play the most with it. It's the biggest one, and we could play with what water does
Cool.
to the places throughout the ages.
When it comes to Egypt, puzzles
Ra,
are
sun
different
god.
in the way that all of them are physical based. These are machines. Egyptians would develop really advanced system, complex devices to just open the gate.
There is,
I like
say,
that.
a meta puzzle in Egypt, right? You're leading this beam of light throughout the whole.
I knew it. Yeah, sun related beam technology. I love that, man. All right, I you know, gotta love it. Gotta love it. Got the, you know, gotta love it.
Reflect this beam of
Though it feels like everyone has that tattoo now. So.
over Egypt, so then it gets in the right place.
Egypt feels like one large interconnected puzzle and place to hide and protect something very important.
Cool.
Mythology versus engineering.
But also mythology, because I mean, Egypt has its gods.
I think the crucial part
To me at least, I get him trying to like say something different, but to me, it's both kind of rooted in the mythology, like because Egyptians were, you know, like engineering geniuses.
Tomb Raider game is that traps are like a carrot. If the enemies are the guardians, the traps are the executioner. In a game like ours, where traps are kind of like a big part of the flavor of the game, of like the importance of what the Tomb Raider game is.
You know what I'm curious about? I'm really curious how hard the game is. I kind of want it to be hard. You know, like it should be hard. I don't know. Again, it's going to be like in the middle of the way, and there's going to be of course, their tiers of how they allow you easy, normal, whatever. But I want to play this on like very difficult. You know, very just, you know,
We want to
get that
really
feeling from
sell
it.
the idea of like, you're no longer in Kansas, right? As we get further along, the traps are more deadly and they're more precise and more exact, and generally the technology in the trap
Is he speaking specifically on like the hitboxes?
used, they just scale up exponentially, right? Press on a pressure plate here and it triggers step 1 out of 4 of a larger puzzle. And I think these kind of neat puzzle rooms that kind of start with you interacting with something is really a core strength of the Tomb Raider franchise. And we definitely have a bunch of those in our game. Sometimes we use a bit of world building and kind of little storytelling in a corner where you see someone suffered.
Someone
because they
suffered,
failed to
yeah. I
overcome
like that,
this.
yeah.
We think that these small moments of this kind of combination of level and world building makes the traps feel more real, because it's like, I'm not the first one
To cut- yeah,
step into this.
I like
I'm not
that.
the first one to kind of fail at this. This is a cautionary tale, and I think those moments are really cool.
So when you're playing through the levels, you might find more puzzles than you remember, but the core of them remain the same, to give you all the tools that you need for when you go face the final puzzle or the big puzzle. You've done all the things before, and you're trying to figure out the solution, not what the problem is.
What kind of challenge keeps you thinking long after you've solved it? Discover it today in Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis. Pre-order now.
Cool. It's really, really cool. Really, really cool. Let me know what you guys think down below. I'm excited for this Tomb Raider. I can't wait to get my hands on a lot of these games coming out. But yeah, this Tomb Raider definitely like piques my interest because it's, you know, being marketed and presented like a return to roots, right? And they are essentially, I can't recall from memory how much it looks like the original game to me because, again, I didn't play it, but I've seen a lot of it. It's been in my awareness, but yeah, definitely someone who's played the games would be able to pinpoint what looks similar. I know the acrobatics is a big thing, so yeah. Nonetheless, I'm excited for it. Let's go. By the way, I hope you guys enjoy my new French toast backdrop.